What's this video about then? What we doing?
That's a very good question.
We ain't had another complaint, have we?
We have. Less of a complaint, more of an observation. It seems I've got a fan. Harrison's his name. Loves me, love.
Harrison.
Club Racer Cole. He's down with the Club Racer Cole. He appreciates Club Racer Cole.
Yeah.
Pro Racer Mark. Living in a dream world, he says. Pro Racer Mark.
I would like to disagree with him, but I'm not going to, because he's right.
He is right. You ain't a pro yet, are you, boss?
I don't want to be a pro. I'm never going to be a pro, am I? We do too many disciplines, brother.
Do you know what?
Too many disciplines. All the pros, right? Okay, with the exception of a couple of top boys who do seem to be good at everything, yeah? You know, that's few and far between, isn't it?
It is.
So, we do all the things, don't we? We do all the disciplines to hopefully show you guys and just put RC racing out there, because that's what we do.
So here at Popalong, we prioritise growing the hobby, promoting clubs, promoting brands, promoting cars, and maybe spend a little less time on the developing our driving. Someone did actually criticise.
What?
They said I need to be a bit more like you.
Like me?
Yeah, because they did not like the way I fixed my Tamiya car.
I can't stand the way you fix your cars, because you drop things, you steal my tools and don't give them back. You're messy. Anyway, it's making me feel uncomfortable just talking about it. I have actually had a message come in.
Go on then.
Andy Cottam is his name. And he has a very valid point.
Go on then. Hit me with it.
So basically, he said, now I'm not reading the whole message out, but he basically says, where can absolute beginners go to experience RC racing and just have a go? Because he rightly said that he's got a couple of kids, right?
Yep.
Who have got RC cars, and I think by the sound of it, they go in the garden and have a play. He's a racer, or an ex-racer. I can't remember, but he's often said to him, let's go racing, and they've gone, no, because I'll get in people's way, I won't be fast enough. And actually, sometimes when you go to a race meeting, it is kind of, you know...
Yeah, it can be.
Bloke heavy, isn't it? Middle-aged bloke heavy, you know.
It is dominated by middle-aged blokes. However, there are some clubs in the country doing great things.
There are. Yeah.
MK, which we frequent, or I frequent more than you, they've got a thriving novice scene there. And I think the secret to having a successful novice class is... It's a novice class. It's not a Tamiya class. It's not a TT01 class. It's not a GT12. It's a novice class. So you bring your car and you run it and you get used to driving around a track.
That's a good idea.
And once you're good enough to get round, you can progress into the bottom heat of the GT12s, the bottom heat of the Tamiyas. And it's a really good way of making that transition into club racing.
So... what you're saying is, and what a lot of clubs might need to consider, is doing a novice class. Forget what car it is, forget, you know...
I think as long as the car has the right tyres for the carpet, you're using the right additive for the carpet, and you're not going to be damaging the carpet, because that's really expensive stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit of flexibility.
You know, can you imagine being a kid, right, and your old man says to you, let's go racing, and you turn up and you see this track, and it must be quite daunting to go, oh, wow, how am I going to sort of get around that when they've not even done it before?
Yeah.
People got to start somewhere, right? So
they have indeed.
I think you've got something there, so maybe, because he was asking, he's got a couple of clubs up where he is.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to consider doing a novice class.
And I think then another thing as well. What? Obviously, you've got that's a proper race club.
Yeah.
And they run the novice class, but then they've also got national drivers there. But then there are other clubs that are slightly more relaxed, like the Milan Club, where we did our Popalong GP last year.
Yeah.
That was, and the Popalong GP was all about getting people there. We run the day, so in the morning we had people pop along and have a go, and then in the afternoon, if you wanted to have a race, The timer system came out and you had some proper racing. So it gave people the opportunity to get on track without the pressure of feeling they were getting in people's way. It was just a fun event.
Exactly.
That needs to happen more often.
Yeah, and I think that, in the summer we will definitely go back down there and have a go. But we've been discussing the Popalong GP. Now, the whole reason we do the Popalong GP, two reasons. One, we normally choose a charity.
Yep.
Yeah, or whoever's track it is chooses a charity, and all the funds go to that. So we're toying with a few ideas. Do we do an off-road one? Do we do an on-road one? It'd be nice to do both. But you know where I really enjoyed going? On the nice warm summer's evenings. Hearts.
Yes.
And that is, if you haven't seen it, have a little look at this. So this here is our local track, and it's Astro. They're actually right now building a new rostrum, which we need to go and have a look at today.
Sounds amazing, by the way.
So I wonder if we have a nice little chat with those guys, maybe we could do like a Popalong kind of session there and aim it at
beginners,
the
noobs.
beginner, the noob. We could do different heats and that sort. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't spoken to those guys yet. If we did, obviously we don't want it to clash with anything those guys have got booked in already, and this would be an additional sort of thing. I don't know, but
that's an option, isn't it?
It's an option.
Go back to Mill End. That's an option.
Yeah, exactly. That was really, really
saying that, we've done the last 2 years. We've done off road. It would be nice to do an on road one.
I'd like to.
Do you reckon we could fill West London yet? Are we big enough to do a West London gig?
Cool, that would be good, wouldn't it?
That would be good. It's an amazing track.
West London.
Bedworth is another club we've not been to, which we could do.
The trouble is with you and I, is that we're still working full time. I'm in and out of schools all the time. You are working, so trying to get racing done at the weekends is a little bit difficult because we have family commitments, this, that and the other. We are not full-time YouTubers.
We're not.
No. But,
barely part-time YouTubers.
Yeah. But, put it in the comments. What have you got any ideas? Have you got any connections? We toyed with the idea of doing an indoor carpet one, which would be really, really good. I can think of a few clubs that I think would...
Just locally, they'd be all over it. I think it's all about growing the hobby, growing the thing, and maybe we can put that novice, beginner, come and have a go spin on things.
So to answer Andy's message there, the answer probably lies within your local clubs and doing a novice class. Is that right?
Yeah, and I'll say, if you can't do that, do what we do, get some tyres out in a field and just go have a practice.
Yeah.
Get back to basics, build the confidence, and then step into the world of RC racing. It's a fun place.
It certainly is. Talking about racing, I want to do a shout out on every single video we do now.
A shout out?
Yeah.
A shout out to who?
About the MKGP. We want to pack it out. We want to get as many people there as we possibly can. It's on the 14th, the 15th, the 16th of February at MK.
Just weeks away. It's weeks away, people.
Weeks away.
Pop along.
Have a look, see what's going on. There'll be loads of people there. You'll get all the pros there and everything.
Are we going to take some stickers?
Yeah, we'll take a few.
We'll take some stickers. We'll give out some stickers, shall we?
And we're racing. I'm doing vintage four-wheel drive. You're doing your truck thing, aren't you? So it'll be a bit of a laugh. But we're going to go there with more of a fun kind of chilled out vibe this year because I've always wanted to do well. And I never have done.
Yeah. Maybe this year's your year, Pro Racer Mark.